I mean, Aden een is a community project, and it really has started with the kind of community input. So it's young people coming together to try and regenerate areas within Buchan and to make them accessible for community and to join that event.
And that really works with people who perhaps don't interact with public services very much. So develops work with children from the academy who are perhaps falling out educationally of the formal education structures, with some of the people who perhaps are slightly more disadvantaged in the community, and particularly folk who are needing their skills developed and particularly their self-confidence developed. And the thing that I've really grasped from the work with Modo through its various incarnations, they've been in Macduff, they've been in Fraserburgh once and Peterhead twice, and now moved to Aden. It's developed as time's gone on, and we've got increasingly powerful, I think, in terms of the shared responsibility of developing people who, as I say, were perhaps disappearing away from engagement with society, bringing on their self-awareness and bringing on their self-development, and really bringing it together in the climax.
It's not just the young people. I feel that they bring communities together, schools, other youth groups, just really the Aberdeenshire Council aspect as well. And I think Modo has the talent to pull all these things together.
For the majority of the young people, this will be the first time they've ever actually appeared in an event. So they really are showing off to their local communities what they can do and what they've learned, the skills they've learned over the time of the preparation of the project. For a lot of them, they've had probably quite a shaky journey with the community in the past. So it gives them an opportunity to give something back to the local communities and really show that they are really keen to contribute to community life in this area.
There's not a lot of projects on that really get to the younger people of the area who might be having some problems, that need a little bit of support and just need a hand, and it's important for Shell to be a good neighbour when it comes to that.
Missing from this area for so long, anything to do with the arts, or trying to encourage people to get involved in the arts. The fact that this Modo are actually teaching the kids circus skills, which is fantastic. It's boosting their confidence, and just for the kids to do what they do in public, fire throwing and stilt walking and all that sort of thing.
It could be teaching young people to juggle during galas. It could be stilt walking during school fetes. There's lots of things there, but you find as they develop, they move into a peer mentor role where they actually start coaching the people coming up below them and developing skills through that. So obviously with a peer mentor, they're getting the chance for core skills such as communication, working together as a team, problem solving, but they're having so much fun they don't realise that they're gaining and building on these skills all the time.
Well, they were all really hyped up and really excited, so they were all quite loving it.
It teaches you loads of new stuff when you come here. It's really fun.
It's great fun, it's really good. Getting people in, teaching people new skills. I've got skills that I can teach other people, they've got skills that they can teach me, and we kind of, share skills between each other, which is very good.
Modo has changed me for who I am. I can do a lot more things with Modo. I thought I could never juggle, and I did. And I reckon a lot more people should come because you enjoy it. You can go on stilts, hula hoops, rings, sometimes even fire clubs and stuff. It's really good fun.
They absolutely loved it. It was a bit out of their comfort zone to start with, but the more they got involved, the more out of their comfort zone they came, they started loving it. They mightn't have shown that they were loving it, but they did. They enjoyed it. They got to play with severed heads, so I think they enjoyed it.
The young people really take on the role of developing a community project that's going to appeal to the majority of villages and surrounding areas, so that everyone in the community comes out to watch them perform.
I think it's a whole over it under teamwork as well. They all have to work as a team.
The stilts, but you don't have to be strict about working on the stilts because you just talk it nice and calm and you do not try and rush yourself.
So we've been involved with the project for, this will be our 6th year. Like I said, we started back in 2009 when it was a bit of unknown project, and we took a bit of a gamble and went with it, but it's been a fantastic project to be involved with. The first 2 or 3 years we did a street parade where the young people paraded around Peterhead and Fraserburgh, and over the last 2 years we've gone to Aden Country Park, which has brought a different dimension to the project, where the people actually come to the show and they get to walk around and they get to see a real extravaganza of an evening, and it's great evening for everybody involved.
The way the event's been created is that there are effectively 3 parts to it. So there's this walk through the woods where there's this beautiful path that leads us through the woods with the little clearings on each side, and into each clearing a group of young people will create their own routine or performance, and then the audience essentially ends up in front of the mansion house for the fireworks display, which is in the middle of the event, so that half can go through the woods in the first half and half afterwards, and all gather in the centre for the fireworks. And we use the fireworks as a way of bringing everyone together, so that even though you've experienced the walk through the woods in smaller groups, suddenly you are aware of just how many people have come out to celebrate the achievements of the young people.
Essentially for Modo, it's a showcase of the work that they've done with the young people in terms of the dance, the creative movement, the drama, things like that, and that obviously they have the sort of social aspect of why they're doing it with those young people. But for people coming to it, it's probably one of the largest sort of winter events in Aberdeenshire.
Just to sort of like have that opportunity of walking around a corner and coming across a scene of, witches or ghouls or, it's just absolutely brilliant, it really is.
I think that the payback and the impact on the lives and the confidence of the young people involved in the return on that investment is huge. Just speaking to the people involved, some of the young people, I've always been impressed just at their level of professionalism, but also their level of confidence and enthusiasm behind it. So it's just, I think it has a huge impact.
I was never at school and I was not interested in taking part in stuff, and now I want to take part in everything that I get asked or an opportunity that I want to take in. So I'm not going to chuck it away when I get asked.
I think it gives them a lot of confidence, and it brings a lot out of themselves that they probably don't know. And for my youngest age, she's not very good with social skills, but again with Modo, she can't wait until Thursday comes to go to Modo. And they all work in a group and they all do different things together, and they work well together, Ken, and they help each other if one is stuck on something, and the leaders are really understanding and really good with them as well.
Really proud of him. And my oldest boy, he was there as well. He was holding the puppet because he used to go to Modo, so he joined in and he took the big puppet. So I had 3 of them actually helping out with Modo. I was really proud. Took videos and pictures and things like that, yeah.
For Shell, what do we get out of it? Well, it's great for us to be seen as helping out in the community. We get to give people opportunities, volunteer opportunities for our staff. It's great to see some of the younger people that have been involved with it have gone on to do better things. Some of the people are now working for Theatre Modo and delivering the workshops, and that's really important to us, that people are learning and developing skills along the way.
As a council, we're always keen to promote events that showcase the area and showcase the people of the northeast of Scotland, and I think we're just incredibly lucky to have Modo and the Buchan Development Partnership and others who work to bring this and to provide this on a scale, and to be supported by Shell, which is something we wouldn't be able to fund or organise otherwise. So I think we're just incredibly lucky and incredibly grateful to them for providing that, and it's just such a huge asset for the people of North East of Scotland.
You come across the kids in everyday life, and you know that they're involved with it, Modo, because they just exude confidence. Fantastic.
It's a huge deal for the local community. The villages all contribute, and whether that be by supporting groups or working with young people or coming out to watch and attend the performance themselves.
For us, that's been such an amazing process, and the idea that 8,000 people will turn up to enjoy the achievements of 300 young people, often from fairly challenging backgrounds or kind of behaviours, is just such a wonderful testament to the enthusiasm of the young people, and really the event has grown because of them.